structure. This will help you tremendously as you continue to grow your company. Now, one of the things that I'm going to challenge you to do is don't create a typical org chart like we typically see, right? Owners at the top, this person reports to the owner, that person reports on, and so on down the line. That, to me, is quite frankly useless. I challenge you to create an org chart a little bit differently. What I would do is lay out all of the positions, all of the major duties, if you will, of the company. And then when you're all done with that, who would those individual positions report to, right? What other position? Lay that structure out kind of like this. And then once that's all done, then go back and put names in each of those positions. Now, one of the things that you'll find is that, in this sample that we've got here, right, you can't read the detail, but at least you can see the color coding. And so each name has a different color on this chart. You can see that there's the same name, the same color box. All of these that are green are the same individual. And so they all fill those exact same roles. Now, that does mean in some cases, right, this individual reports to himself, who reports to himself, who reports to himself, who reports to the owner, right? So you get a little bit of that going on. But here's the huge advantage, right? If your team is familiar with this structure, these are all the things that need to be done. Now, when it comes time to bring in another team member, as your team starts or the responsibilities start to grow, what you can do is you can now spin off. If I bring in a new individual, which roles will that new person take? Right? And if everybody's familiar with that, it has a huge advantage. One of those is we know the structure of the company, and everybody on the team knows the structure of the company and who's responsible for what. The second major advantage is if you've got a traditional org chart, and I'm going to now bring in a new individual and take some responsibilities away from some of my team members and give it to this new individual. Whether they like those duties or not, there's a little part of them way back here going, what, didn't I do it good enough? You're taking it away and giving it to the newbie? Right? Now, they might at the same time be going, well, good riddance, right? I didn't like doing that anyway. But it gets rid of that other little piece of animosity there that can tend to, over time, build up a little bit in the company. If you lay it out this way around duties, what ends up happening is now everybody on the team knows, well, you know what? If we're going to hire somebody to pull this away, it would also make sense, quite frankly, we could pull that one and move that into another position, and those things start to make sense. Now, your entire team starts to actually help you start to organize some of those tasks and duties that need to happen on a regular basis within your organization. So create a good org chart, create it around positions, not around people, then go back and fill the people in the boxes. As you start to grow, shuffle the boxes around from that point forward. It will help keep you organized.